Question 30. Does witchcraft hold spiritual truth and realities? This is a question on a playlist called 50 Hot Potato Questions for Christians. Does witchcraft hold spiritual truth and realities? Um, I know a little bit about witchcraft. I don't know tremendous amount, but um, everything that's true in witchcraft, everything that works in witchcraft comes from the Spirit of God. Every reality that they minister in, every thing that they do has got a spiritual foundation in the things of God. So some examples out of witchcraft. Witches can prophesy and do personal prophecies and can be true about, can be accurate about things about your life and things about your future. They can prophesy correctly and accurately, and be using familiar spirits and using other spirits, spirit guides, to do what they do. And as a person who does personal prophecy myself, I would be able to agree that witchcraft, although they use a different spirit, would be able to be used to encourage and bless and minister to people, albeit in the wrong spirit. So it isn't necessarily good for you to go to a clairvoyant or a psychic or a witch to have your future prophesied over, but it is possible. Another thing about witchcraft is they can do what is called is astral traveling. They can travel to a different location with their spirit and encounter people and encounter situations where they're away from their body. In Christian circles, that's called traveling in the spirit, and it's done a little differently, but it's the same sort of thing. And there's people who travel in the spirit quite often, sometimes with their whole body. I know a person called Michael Van Vlymen who's traveled in his whole body, gone with his flesh body to another country from America in a split of a second. And he's encountered someone over there and done something, and then returned to the United States. So witches can do that, and they can astral travel both in their spirit and in their body, and they can do the same thing. Another thing that is similar with witchcraft is they're able to contact the dead, and that is done through a medium or a witch, and they're able to contact dead relatives. Now, sometimes or many times, the dead person speaking is a familiar spirit, is a spirit that knows the deceased family and pretends to be the deceased and deceives people. And that is true, and it's not a good thing to go to a medium. But I have to confess that I have the ability to speak to my parents that passed away 4 years ago and 3 years ago. I speak to my parents every day in heaven and ask them what they're up to, and we discuss my life on earth. I've been used to bring messages from 30 saints in heaven to earth, and I've recorded interviews with saints from heaven in books that I've produced. A spiritual reality that's available in witchcraft is also available to Christians, and they're just three areas that I know about, that I participate in, that is similar to witchcraft. I'd have to do a study of witchcraft to know more. Witches can read people's minds, and I've been able to read a mind from time to time. So there's many similarities in witchcraft that there is in Christian circles. One of them is dark and dangerous, and one of them is light and righteous. But witches are spiritual people, and they have real realities, and the things exist. Just because it's witchcraft doesn't mean it doesn't exist, and doesn't mean that it's not true, and it's just in darkness. So I encourage you to be a friend to witches, and put your arm around them, and show them the love of God, and perhaps the power in you may be able to attract them to convert. I pray that this little teaching has blessed you and opened your eyes a little bit. God bless.